The international break has finally come to an end, and Liverpool are now gearing up for the big clash against Brighton this weekend. Of course, Liverpool are involved in a one-of-a-kind three-way title race, and every 3 points is absolutely crucial from now until the end of the season. In today's video, guys, we are going to be going through some big news ahead of the Premier League return. But before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. So first things first, guys, we're actually going to go through a bit of a Darwin Núñez injury update. Yes, former Liverpool forward Maxi Rodriguez has provided an injury update of sorts on Darwin Núñez after meeting his old friend at the XA training centre. Núñez was forced to pull out of the Uruguay squad for this month's friendlies against the Basque Country and the Ivory Coast with a minor injury, but was expected to be fit for the visit of Brighton. That appears to be the case with the 24-year-old pictured outside the XA training centre as Liverpool returned back to work on Wednesday. He was accompanied by former teammate in Rodriguez, who played alongside a teenage Núñez on 8 occasions for the Uruguayan club Penarao in 2018. "I met an old friend at Liverpool's training session," Rodriguez wrote on Twitter. For having only retired in 2021 at the age of 40, the Argentine is currently on Merseyside after featuring for Liverpool's Legends side against Ajax on Saturday. He started on the wing, and the team also included the likes of Steven Gerrard and Fernando Torres, with the charity match ending in a 4-2 victory for the Reds. Whilst it is yet unclear whether Núñez took part in full training, the expectation is that he will be available to start against Brighton on Sunday. Mohamed Salah also missed international duty this month, but did so with a view to focusing on his long-term fitness, and therefore will also be in contention. There were no injuries for either Luis Diaz or Cody Gakpo while away with Colombia or the Netherlands respectively, while Diogo Jota is not far away from a return either. That could leave Jurgen Klopp with a full complement of his senior forwards for the majority of the run-in, which could prove key as Liverpool fight for the Premier League and Europa League between now and the end of May. Of course, that is good news to see those players look like they're fit and ready to go in for the run-in, and over the international break we haven't seen any other players get injured apart from Andy Robertson, of course, coming off against Northern Ireland whilst featuring for Scotland. And whilst again we haven't got a definitive update on the scan just yet, it does seem the initial diagnosis doesn't deemed to be serious nor a season-ending injury. He is likely to miss the next couple of games though. However, we will get more of a definitive update from Jurgen Klopp as the week goes on. So yeah, very, very good to see from our camp. Whilst our injuries seem like they are getting better and our injury crisis is coming to an end, our opposition this weekend, Brighton, are actually going to be without several key players. Yes, the Reds are looking to get ahead of Arsenal as well as Manchester City at the top of the Premier League table, as Jurgen Klopp chases his second top-flight title in his final season in charge. Liverpool do play Brighton at 2 PM on Sunday, with City taking on Arsenal later in the day. The Seagulls have European ambitions of their own, and they are currently lie 8th in the table under manager Roberto De Zerbi, who has been mentioned as a potential successor to Klopp on Merseyside. His side have only won 1 of their last 8 away games in the league and will be coming to Anfield with a depleted squad. Nonetheless, Brighton possess a very respectable record against the Reds in recent times, and even more so at Anfield. They earned a 2-2 draw in the home game back in October and are undefeated on their last 3 visits to Merseyside, drawing 3-3 last season, 2-2 the season before, and emerging 1-0 winners back in 2021. This time though, they will be without talismanic Mitoma, who is out for the season with a back injury. Also missing will be a hugely talented youngster, Jack Hingleswood, who is not expected to play again this term either after a foot injury. Brighton are also without Solly Marsh, who hasn't played since a knee injury in October, nor is his comeback expected before the end of the season. João Pedro has been a high-profile absence for the South Coast club in recent weeks, but could recover from his thigh injury in time to make the game. Ex-Reds James Milner has been out recently with a thigh injury, but is also expected to be back shortly after the international break, meaning game time at Anfield could be on the cards. Fellow former Red Adam Lallana has recently returned from injury problems of his own and could well be available for De Zerbi on Sunday. Ansu Fati, meanwhile, had been a stop-and-start presence during his loan spell from Barcelona, having suffered a bad calf injury earlier this term, but could feature from an offset. Brighton are also hopeful of welcoming back centre-back Adam Webster, who has endured a severely injury-hit season to date. So as you can see, guys, Brighton are without some key players, and of course, they are a side that are currently struggling at this moment in time. So it is a great time to play them, especially coming off this international break, and hopefully we can put this poor record at Anfield away against them and get all 3 points. Because as I keep on stating, guys, the margin for error at this moment in time in this one-of-a-kind three-way title race is literally zero. We can't make any mistakes, and we have to win all of our games going forward. These last 8 Premier League games going forward. Now, in other news, guys, as well, of course, Florian Plettenberg has been out rambling his mouth again, giving this usual sort of Bayern managerial update, as he always seems to do every single day. But his most recent one was fairly interesting. He basically stated that Roberto De Zerbi will now be Bayern Munich's second option to replace Thomas Tuchel at the end of the season if they can't get Xabi Alonso. But the salty part about it is he didn't mention Liverpool as a potential club that would be getting Xabi Alonso. He even went as far to say that the only way that Bayern won't get Xabi Alonso if he decides to stay loyal to Bayer Leverkusen. So literally completely disregarding Liverpool as a potential target for Xabi Alonso, which is absolutely baffling. I really don't understand what Florian Plettenberg's doing, and he's really tarnished himself as a journalist in this sort of saga that's going on around Bayern Munich and Alonso. Even the Bayern president has came out and stated that Liverpool are another club that are interested in his services. So I'm not sure what kind of narrative he's trying to peddle, but yes, the latest from the Bayern puppet is, of course, that Bayern will go for Roberto De Zerbi if Xabi Alonso stays at Bayer Leverkusen this summer. Again, not mentioning Liverpool in that sentence. In other news, guys, as well, Pep Lijnders, according to Paul Joyce, has emerged as a potential target to take over at Ajax Amsterdam come the summer. This would obviously see him go into the number 1 role for the first time. And I've seen a lot of fans actually comment on my videos and stuff stating, could he maybe go and do a job or replace Jurgen Klopp because he knows it. However, that is not going to be the case, guys. He is definitely leaving Liverpool this year. He is not a potential managerial candidate for this football club. And as stated, Ajax Amsterdam look like they want to try and potentially appoint him this summer, which would, I think, be a massive job for him, and certainly a decent way in for management and being a number 1 himself. So yeah, absolutely fantastic to see there from Pep Lijnders, and as stated, I hope he goes on and actually goes and gets the job. Now, lastly, guys, I just want to give you a international roundup, if you like. As stated, the international break is now over. We don't have to talk about it until the sort of competitions later this year. But we have clocked up a combined total of 1,600 minutes. Down, Tsimikas played 210, Van Dijk played 180, Szoboszlai played 180, Bradley 173, Diaz 156, Robertson 127, Gomez 103, Kelly 99, Gakpo 97, Konate 90, Kelleher 90, McAllister 77, Endo 32, and then Jaros 0. In terms of goals, Szoboszlai got 2, McAllister got 1, Bradley got 1, and Comas got 1 also. Assists, Gakpo got 2, Elliott got 2, Morton got 2, and then Diaz got 1. So yeah, a very successful international break, I would say. Obviously, the only doubt is Andy Robertson, and even that doesn't look that serious. So hopefully we've got away with one there. And thankfully, international football is well and truly parked up. But Liverpool fans, do let me know your thoughts on all of the news that we have provided to you today ahead of the Premier League returning. And what do you think the score is going to be against Brighton? Let me know your score prediction down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.